Hi, welcome to the channel today. Today we're going to be doing a seed haul of things, most of what I'm going to be planting this fall. And I got from 3 different companies. I may make one more order from Victory Seeds, but I haven't decided yet. And the first one we're going to do is Haas Tools. Now the good thing about it at our age, I ordered them, but I'm not sure exactly what's in the boxes. So, you know, we've entered a phase in our life in which we can watch, you know, movie series like Star Trek. We know we've seen it before, but we're not sure how it ends. So it opens up a whole new deal. You know, when you're young and you're in your 30s, you remember everything. But when you're my age, you get to experience things over and over again.
That piece of tape up there. I guess it's to hold this on. Go ahead. I didn't know if it had been opened already. I just looked for it. You have the scotch tape.
Okay, so put that over there. First thing we got, because I don't have enough seed. No, wait, this is the Haas Green Blaze. And the thing about is the green bean, and the thing about green beans is all green beans are open pollinated. So I had some planted some Haas Green Blaze this year. It done really well. It's still blooming. It was still blooming out there when I pulled them up. It had some smaller ones on it, but I knew it was gonna get really hot. So, you know, and the plants themselves, I hadn't taken care of them. So just the disease, different things, it pretty much killed them. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch of them. I was going to just try to, you know, save the seeds, but I also planted a different variety, Aroma 2, beside them. So that was going to cross-contaminate them. So next time, all I'm going to be planting is this one, and then I may try to figure out how to save the seeds because the seeds will come true because it's open pollinated seeds. But when you do this, you just have to remember that if you plant 2 different kinds, then you can have contamination. But we're going to plant that this fall. Let's see what else we got here.
No stickers?
Yeah, there's
Yay!
your sticker.
Get dirty. I like stickers.
I had a lady in church one time said she didn't mind getting dirty, and I just sit there and, you know, you're sitting in a sanctuary, so I had to keep a straight face.
We're going to try beets again?
We're going to try beets again. Now, beets are pretty easy to grow. The thing is you have to have, and this is Merlin, it's a hybrid beet. It's only 55 days maturity. The problem with beets is you have to have, you know, fairly high pH. They're one of the 2 seeds that I've noticed is really sensitive to low pH, the other being cantaloupes. So if you get, you know, pH around 5.5 or whatever, these won't grow good. Cantaloupes won't grow good, and spinach.
Is that what happened to my beets that didn't do anything over there?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think that's just a little bit too low. So if we do it again, where we do it, I'm going to really apply a lot of garden lime.
Okay.
Anyway, we got that. Got the super sugar snap pea.
Yay!
So that's what Kelly likes. And they're a little trickier, but I did get one at 64 days maturity. You know, sometimes we have good luck with them, sometimes we don't. The Tahima lettuce, which is a good lettuce to have, and I think these are pelleted seeds. You don't get as many seeds, but they're easier to place out, and you can get spacing done right. So I do like pelleted seeds for that reason. The bad thing about pelleted seeds is they do not store well, so you pretty much have to try to buy seeds every year. Now the lettuce seeds do last a little bit better than some of them, but honestly, you almost have to buy seeds each year. Got the Twister hybrid cauliflower. It's 70 days maturity.
They do good.
It does good if I can get them up and growing and don't kill them the first time around. That's what happened last year. I had some and then they didn't, and then I got late, and then it got in January. And once you get in January, nothing seems to grow. It's just the ideal. Skyphos butterhead lettuce, we've grown it before. It's not pelleted. It's only 50 days to maturity.
Okay.
And but it makes it's a little butter crunch type. It says butterhead, but it's butter crunch. What we always call them. And this is 50 days to maturity. So lettuce is really easy if you're trying to grow something. They do really well. Got the Green Magic broccoli, which for us it's been the best broccoli we've got. Germination rate on this is 97%. 55 days to maturity, and that's after you plant out the transplants. And I'll start these transplants in August, get them up and growing, set them out in September, sometime in or early October. Just try to get enough time that you got time to mature the heads sometime in December.
Those are good carrots.
The Olympus hybrid carrots, I didn't know I bought these. Okay. I bought some others too. 70 days to maturity. And like I say, they do make, they're the bigger carrots if I remember right. And they've done well for us. If I can keep the stupid fire ants out of them. Last year I was trying to grow some. They're easy to grow in the fall, but if you don't get them planted early enough and get an early variety, they will just sit there. They'll come up, they'll sit there, and then once spring starts coming, they'll make quicker. But they're easy to get planted. I got another, and I'll talk more about carrots then. And the cougar, I got cougar.
That's what it says.
Oh, I thought I bought the other one. I've never grown this one before. It's a hybrid, 94% germination. I will say, if you're going to grow onions, buy new seed every year. I tried one time, kept seed over winter, went the next year, and I got zero germination. You can see where I planted them. I planted one set here, that seed there, another set there. Nothing come up here. Both the others came up well. So anyway, that's what I got from House Tools. Next one we're going to talk about is going to be from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange in Mineral, Virginia. And I do like them. I did all this with my mouth out.
I got the little clip on.
Okay. Set that over there. I got a different variety of Big Ripper peas. We really like those. I do got some growing. It's the Mandy variety. This is a different variety of them. It's got the really long pods. The only problem with some of the birds tend to like those pods, and they've gotten into it before. So we're going to see how it does. I also got some more corn because, well, it's kind of an addiction. And this is the Kentucky Rainbow, so it's going to have different colors in it. I hope it does a lot better than the other corn I planted this year, except for the corn I saved from last year. Actually is doing pretty good, so we will have some stuff for cornmeal. But like I said, Kentucky Rainbows, 87% germination. I might buy one other type just because
An addiction?
I'm enjoying growing the corn and seeing what I'm wanting to grow the best corn for cornmeal. And I know we started out with Bloody Butcher, and it was different. It's real pretty corn, makes really pretty cornbread if you like blue cornbread, but it didn't really have the best flavor to us. And then we've also tried the white one, if you know what it's called.
I don't know.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. We got the, can't think of the name of it, the orange one.
Yeah, mix up golden cornbread.
And it makes a golden cornbread, and it's, to me, it was the best flavor of it. Some will like that best, some like the white best. Also got strawberry watermelon. It's a long watermelon, so. And the reason I got it was just to give something different. And then the Christmas Sweet, the Virginia Select. So maybe we get a better selection of the Crimson Sweet. That's been the one, that's what we've been having this year.
Is that the watermelons we've been eating?
Yeah, well, not the Virginia Select, but it's Crimson Sweet, it's watermelon.
That's been pretty good.
So they've been pretty good. I don't have a problem. And this year, the big thing that the thing I'm really interested, I found this out last year, because I could never get carrots fall carrots to produce in the fall. And I was talking to a guy that's done some market gardening and asked him about it. He said, well, you got to get the right variety. I spent a lot of money for these seeds.
I don't want to know.
No, you don't. But it's 1,000 seeds of the Ya hybrid. Now the thing about this one,
1,000 seeds in there?
1,000 seeds. Not gonna show it. I think they're 60 day, 55 to 60 day. Okay, so I'm gonna try to plant these things in September, first part of September, and it should give me enough time. Now, one thing about carrots is they're really not that hard to germinate. You just have to keep them wet for 10 to 14 days. And by wet or damp, you want to water them once or twice a day lightly. You're just trying to keep that crust moist. And you'll notice whenever you water your soil, it'll change color. You want to keep it that color. You know, if it starts going back to a lighter color, then it needs to be watered again. And if you ever mess up and it goes like for 24 hours, that light color, you got to start the process over again. You might want to flip it over.
No, I was looking at the sell-by date. November of this year.
Yeah. And it's from Burpee Seed. I wanted to buy from Johnny Select Seed because they got really good seed and they're a really good company. Actually, Haas Tools actually recommended Johnny Select.
Yeah.
Which is odd because most seed companies don't recommend each other. He said they're a really good seed company, have really good quality seed. But you can either buy, I think, 250 seeds or 5,000 seeds.
Ooh, that's a
And I wanted to buy 1,000 seeds, so
Right.
that's why I went with Burpee. I'm
Mosquitoes.
not overly proud of Burpee, but you know, and a lot of it's just they're a big company, and you know, I like to try to help some of the smaller companies that I can. But anyway, that's what we got today. Like I said, I might have one other one that is a different kind of corn, and that corn is one that's supposed to be on Victory Seed. It was one that is actually made for cornmeal,
Okay.
and it's supposed to have fluffier cornmeal and stuff, and fluffier tortillas if you make tortillas out of it. But anyway, that's what we had today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.